There we go. So today we're going to work on some abs and some balance. So I guess not abs, core. So we're going to do some core and some balance today. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because I literally that's how I roll. We're going to start with some breathing. So let's find a seat on the mat. And wherever is comfortable for you, wiggle around a little bit so that your seated bones are on the floor, having contact with the floor. You can sit like this, cross-legged. You can sit down. And let's just put one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly and start noticing our breath. I would invite you to close your eyes and just start paying attention to where you feel your breath the most. Feel it at the tip of your nose. If you feel it in the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. Deepening the breath today. The breath is our tool to make sure that we are working our way through the poses to the best of our ability. Giving oxygen to the muscles and the brain. Bringing life to our body this morning. We'll start lengthening the breath. Breathe in for 3. And out for 3. Breathe in for 3. And out for 3. Lengthen that breath and breathe in for 4. And out for 4. Breathe in for 4. Out for 4. Continue in that breath cycle for a few more breaths. And while you're breathing, set your intention for today's practice. Do you want to stretch things out? Do you want to wake things up? Just want to move joyfully. Whatever your intention is, let's set it today. And if there's ever a pose that you're struggling with, or you feel your mind wandering somewhere else, come back to your breath and come back to your intention for the practice today. We're going to do some side stretches and some twists just to kind of warm up our spine. So next breath in, you're going to bring your right arm up. And breathe out, we're going to bend over the left side, stretching out the right side. Breathe into that side body.
My friend from high school. Yeah, she took her yoga training. Now she's doing like all these free ones on Zoom, so I've been catching them.
And breathe in, come back up. And reset. And if I can get everybody to turn off their microphones for the moment, that would be lovely. Let's breathe in and bring out the left one. And we're going to stretch over the right side body. Just feel that stretch in that the left side body. So breathe into it here. Next breath up, bring us back to center. And reset. We're going to twist. We're going to twist to the left by bringing our right arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, right arm on left knee, left arm to the back and twist to the navel. And look over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Let's reset. We're going to do the same on the other side. So left arm comes up. Breathe in and breathe out, down onto the right knee. The right arm goes back and twist at the navel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Back to center and reset. We're going to get on all fours into tabletop position. Like a couple of cat-cows here, they're always my favorite opener. So let's stack our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. And when we breathe in, we're going to drop the belly, push the tailbone up into the air, open the chest, look up, breathe in. On your exhale, we're going to curl the spine, look between the knees, or we'll take a couple of twists here or movement if you're tight there today. Breathe in into our cow position. Exhale, cat. And let's do one more deep breathe in. And exhale. Let's find a neutral spine, and now we're going to get into the balance and core preparation. On your next in-breath, we're going to lift the right leg. On your exhale, we're going to lift left arm, opposite leg and arm. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl the spine. Activate your abs. Inhale. Straighten. Exhale, curl the spine, elbow to knee, activate the abs. Inhale. One more. Oops, falling out of my pose. Down the tabletop. Reset here, we're going to do opposite arms and opposite legs. So inhale, left leg goes up, right arm. Exhale, knee to elbow, curl the spine, activate the abs. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your abs. Get them ready. Okay, from here, we're going to flip our feet, curl your toes under. We're going to swing our hips back up into the air, flying downward facing dog. Adjust your pose if necessary. Oh, I'm tight today. Walk your dog for a minute. Let's warm up the hamstrings. Maybe you want to sway side to side. Oh. And let's find some stillness here. Slight micro bend in the knees. Heels down as far as they're going to go right now. Push that tailbone up into the sky. Let your head go. Inhale here. Exhale. On your next inhale, come high onto the tips of your toes. Look forward, lean forward, hop or step to the top of your mat. Forward and hold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows here. Let your head hang. Sway side to side here. Let's loosen things up. Next inhale, we're going to roll all the way up. Arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do a couple rounds of sun salutations to just warm things up. If you'd like to take a sun salutation between some of our poses to keep the body moving and to warm up the body, that would be absolutely lovely, but you do not have to. So inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, we're going to swan dive forward, hinging at the hips down into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straight spine, exhale, fold. Plant your hands down, step back into high plank. We can plank like this, or we can plank like this, whichever is best on your body. Take a breath here, breathe in. We're gonna hold this for a minute, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, let's bring our knees down, lower ourselves down to the ground. Make sure that your hands are under your shoulders, tops of your feet, digging into the floor and push up into cobra. Open the chest here. Use the low back. Exhale down. Push yourself up through tabletop, up into downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Inhale, high up on your toes, look forward, lean forward, hop, or step to the top of your mat. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Asana mountain pose. Let's spend a moment here. Plant your feet about hip distance apart, palms open, chest open. Feel like a mountain here. Breathe. One more breath. Okay, on your next in-breath, at the top of our mats, we're going to breathe in, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Hey, we're going to do this again. We're getting our abs going. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knees. Come down to the ground and up into cobra. Down. Exhale. Through tabletop, up into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, high on the toes, look forward, lean forward, offer step to the top of your mat, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up. And the last thing to come up. Great, so we're starting to feel some warmth in our bodies. We're gonna start getting into the standing poses. We're going to start with chair pose here. So you can stay at the top of your mat. I'm going to face you. You can stay where you are. And I'll turn to the side in a moment. For chair pose, you can either have feet hip distance apart, or you can have them together, touching. I prefer together. I get more strength that way, but this is okay too. If your feet are hip distance apart, you want to squeeze your thighs together like there's something invisible in between. If you need to, you can take a block between the knees. Give yourself some tension. So when we're breathing, breathe in, we're going to lift up. When we're going to breathe out, we're going to sit into our chair like so. And reach up, look over your knees to make sure that you can see your toes. Lift your toes to make sure that the weight is in the balls and the backs of the feet, not your toes. Sit deeper. Breathe in. Exhale, see if you can sit a little deeper. And one more, sit deeper. On your next inhale, we're going to bring our right arm to our left knee, elbow down. we're going to twist this one up. I like doing a fist with this over top. You can do praying hands if you like, or you can put arm up here and arm down here and twist like this. Breathe in. Exhale, back to chair. Take a rest. My knees are hurting. Let's shake them out for a minute. That's totally okay. Hi, let's reset back into chair. We're going to twist the other direction. Breathe in. Exhale, we're going to twist the other side. Left elbow, right knee. Oh, I'll let you can see me here. So this twist is good. This twist is good. Or this twist is good. Don't let your knees change position. Breathe in. Exhale. Reset to chair. And let's come up and fold forward. Oh, that one's a tough one, hey? My knees are burning. All right, so where you're at the top of the mat here, what we're going to do now is we're going to take our left foot and we're going to step it back to about a 45-degree angle, like we're going to go into warrior one. So we're not doing warrior one, we're going to do some lunging. So bend here as if we're doing warrior one. Bring your arms down to the mat. Runner's lunge. You can use blocks to bring the floor closer to you, whatever's easy. So from here, you can straighten your foot, go down to the top, the toes. And let's just make some movement here in our hips. So lean forward, back. Oh, stretch out those hamstrings. Forward and back. Okay. Step your left foot into forward fold in front here. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, come all the way up. And then right there. Now we're going to step the right foot back into that lunge again. Okay. Bend, toes up, down to runner's lunge. Feel that length there. Lean forward and then lean back. Do that hamstring stretch. Flex those toes. Let's find lots of movement here. Forward again. Back again. One more. Oh, feel that stretch there. And one more back. Step that right foot in between your hands and fold forward. Let's keep that fold for a minute. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, hands towards center. Okay, we're going to do some standing balancing poses now. So the first thing we want to do, shake out our legs a little bit. We're going to root through the ground, hip distance apart. You can stay where you are on your mat or position so you can see me better. We're going to do two balancing poses today. All right. The first one is going to be the tree pose. So we're going to start by standing in mountain pose at Tadasana. So feet hip distance apart, palms to the front. Open, energize the knees. Lift up above the kneecaps. Energize the core here. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. Take a breath here. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's do another one of these. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. On our next inhale, we're going to root into the left leg. Okay, start being light on the right. We can do this. Okay, then we're going to bring our knee up 90 degrees. You can have your hands on your hips here if you like, and we're going to come into tree pose. Your leg can be here. Your leg can be here. Your leg can be kickstand on the ground or on a block. All right, not on your knee. That's the only thing. Okay, root through that left. Come up into the, find your balance. So find something to look at that's not moving. So I'm not looking at myself. So hands on the hips here for a moment. When you've got your balance, hands to prayer. And breathe in. Exhale. When you're ready, you can grow your tree. Put your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Wherever you are, hands back to the hips. Right leg comes forward. Shake that leg out and bring it on down. Shake it out. Shake it out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. From Tadasana, we're going to root through the right foot. I balance way better on my left side. So this one, I tend to get a little bit wobbly. So don't worry if you wobble. It's just your body trying to stabilize itself. Root through, knee comes up. Place that foot somewhere on the inner thigh. Whatever's comfortable for you. Whoop, see, it's okay if you fall out of the pose a little bit. Let's try that again. I'm looking at myself instead of looking at the stationary squat. Find that balance today. Oh, I'm not very balanced on my right side. When you're ready, hands to heart center in prayer. Shoulders away from those ears. And if it's available, let's grow our trees. It's okay if your tree sways a little bit. Wherever you are, let's bring hands back to hips. Leg to the front, release, and down. Give it a little shake. All right, we're going to do another balance on this side. We're going to start in Tadasana. There are a few variations for this pose. I'll show you a few and we'll see how we do. This is not my best pose, but we're trying it anyway. Root to the ground. And we're going to, again, put our weight into our left leg and we're going to bring our right leg up on an inhale. Just 90 degrees. If it's available for you, you can take your peace fingers around your big toe and do a big stretch here. You want to make sure that that right shoulder doesn't come forward, and I'm not quite there today, so I'm just going to keep it here and put my right hand on my right knee. Flex that heel if you're doing it like this. Breathing in. On your next exhale, we're going to turn the foot to the side. Open 90 degrees here if you're in a 90 degree. If you've got your toes, you can continue on those. I'm not there today. Breathe. Next exhale, let's bring it back to center. And release. That one's not so bad if you're not holding your toes. That's a tough one for me because I'm not quite there this morning with my flexibility. So let's root through the right leg. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring your knee up, inhale. If it's available, grab your toe with your peace fingers and straighten. Make sure that shoulder doesn't come forward. I'm not there right now. Hand on the left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, let's open up the thigh here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And exhale, bring it back to center. release. All right, we're gonna head down to the floor now. So whoever that works for you, let's get down to the floor. Oh, yeah. And let's head into child's pose for a moment. So we're gonna bring our big toes to touch. Knees the width of the mat. And just sit back onto your heels. And reach forward, head down to the mat. And breathe into those thighs, into that back. Take another breath here. Breath. We're going to plant our hands down, come into tabletop. And from here, swing your hips down and find yourself on your back. We're going to work our abs here. So let's just take a big stretch. All right, bring up the knees into supine tabletop. You want those knees at 90 degrees. All right, we're going to add a little bit of Pilates today. On your next in-breath, get ready, and then on your exhale, curl up, bring those shoulders off the floor, and you want to reach, and point those toes. So reach with your fingers and reach with your toes toward the wall. Just hold this for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more breath here. And release. Okay. I'm going to roll up here and find a seat on, and I'm going to try and balance like this. So what we're doing here, now this one's a tough one for me. We're going to try it. On our next inhale, we're going to raise our legs. Exhale, we're going to reach forward here. Same as what we were doing before, just not on our backs. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Very good. Let's roll down to the floor. We're going to do some bridge pose. Trying where we are, what time? Yeah, we've got time. Okay, so let's plant our feet firmly on the floor, hip distance apart. Okay. And our hands are facing down, palms down to the ground. We're going to inhale here. And on your exhale, you're going to lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes and squeeze your abs. Lift here. Let's hold this. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly roll it down like you're unrolling a beach towel, vertebra by vertebra, down to the floor. Take a rest here for a moment. Let's hug our knees to our chest. Roll side to side if you need to. Okay, let's do one more of those. This time we're going to take a bind underneath with our shoulders rolled under if that's available. So inhale here. Exhale. Send your hips forward. Activate your glutes, activate your abs. We're going to roll our shoulders under, grab our two hands and fold our fingers together. Make sure your neck is still straight. And breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, let go of your bind, let go of your hands, unroll your shoulders, and bring those vertebrae down one by one. Knees to your chest. Let's hug them. Side to side if needed. Okay, from here, we're going to do happy baby. So you can grab your toes with your peace fingers like so. You can grab the outsides of your feet. And let's just open up those hips. You can take some movement here and massage your back into the ground. Roll around. You can take a moment to straighten one leg and then the other leg. Maybe you straighten both legs. Knees to chest. All right. Just take a moment there. I've got a notification as usual on my screen that the Zoom call is ending soon. Just give me a moment. Okay, back on our backs, we're going to do some figure fours and twists and into our final Shavasana. So we're going to have our left knee up, bent, with our foot on the ground. We're going to bring our right leg up straight, flex that heel. Breathe in. And on our exhale, we're going to create a figure four here. And let those hips open up. Inhale, grab what you can. Grab behind the thigh, grab on top of the shin, grab the knee, whatever's easy for you. Just make sure your head and shoulders are still on the ground. Flex the front foot. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into that glute to your hip. Inhale. Exhale, let's release the left leg down. We're going to keep our knee here and we're going to twist. So the right foot comes down to the ground. Foot on the ground, you can grab the right ankle with your left arm. If you can, and open up on the right hand side and look to the right. We're twisting here. Breathe into that twist. On your next inhale, let's reset. Bring it back up. Right knee, left knee, hug your knees. Massage that back. Let's do the same on the other side. Right leg down, bent, left leg up. Breathe in. Flex the heel. Exhale, come into a figure four here. And wherever is available to you, you can grab the back of your thigh, your shin, your knee. Flex your left foot. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. On your next exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Bring that left foot down to the ground. Or block, whatever's easy for you. With your right arm, you can grab your left ankle if that's available and open up the left side looking left. Twist. On your next breath, breathe in. Reset. Hug your knees to your chest. Pull that back. We're ready to come into our Shavasana. Shavasana. Let your legs go down. Feet flop open. Palms up. Straighten that back. Let's find some stillness here. You can take a moment to massage out the back of your head. Close your eyes. Let's find some stillness. With each inhale, connect back to your intention from today. And each exhale, feel yourself sinking into your mat. Feel your feet and your legs get heavy. Let your fingers just curl and relax. Feel your arms sinking into the ground. Feel the contact with your back, your shoulders. Relax those shoulders. Relax your face. Let the tongue come away from the top of your mouth. Soften the brow. And slightly part the lips. Breathe in and out evenly through the nose. And find stillness here. Start to feel our minds wander. Bring it back to the breath. Back to the intention that you set at the beginning of our practice today. I want you to find a little bit of movement. You can start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Take a big stretch over the head. Stretch out that core. Reach with your toes, reach with your hands. And let's roll to the right side. I'm facing the wrong direction. You're going to roll to the right side. Rest your head on your arm for a moment. And when you're ready, use your right arm, nope, your left arm to push yourself up into your comfortable seated position. I'm going to assume it's going to end in a few minutes. So when it ends, it ends. Thank you today for your practice. Let's take a few breaths together before we finish. Breathing in, sweep the arms up. Out, hands through heart center. Another one, breathe in. Hands through heart center, exhale. Last breath, breathe in.